Previously on Luke's Big Brother 17, James was HOH and wanted to nominate Maddie and some other player that wouldn't cause many waves. Josh won the power to cancel 2 eviction votes and shared that information with Emily and Patrick, and the 3 made an alliance. James guessed Emily's power and let her assume that Dee Dee betrayed her. After James told Dee Dee what he had done with Emily, Dee Dee went on some quick damage control with Emily. Noah ingratiated himself with Dee Dee and her allies, but behind their back he was planning a backdoor of Cecile with Patrick and Emily. Cecile began to feel rightfully paranoid. And when Noah brought the Cecile backdoor plan to James, James was unsure. And he later promised Dee Dee that he would keep Cecile safe. At the nomination ceremony, James nominated Maddie and Jillian, 2 free agents.
Honestly, if I was starting you, I would say I'm sorry, I really wouldn't be, but I actually am now. Maddie and Jillian.
Maddie and Jillian, you have been nominated for eviction. Please take a seat on the nomination chairs. Any other words?
That's it.
Got the shot. This is the next Power of Veto competition. Here's how it's going to work. It's live tic-tac-toe. I will random.org a list of your names. The first 2 names on the list will be the first 2 to go. You will run back and forth to this tic-tac-toe setup, making moves as you go. And the first player to get 3 in a row will win. There are 2 ways to make a move. You can either place down one of your discs, or you can move one of the discs that are already on the board. Okay? You can only do one of those 2 options. As soon as you do one, you must run back to the free throw before you can do another move. Does that make sense? Okay? So the first player to get 3 in a row continues in the challenge. The other one is eliminated. If you win a round, you choose the next 2 people to compete. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Symmetrical strikes.
Placement there! Let's go!
And Noah has it. Sorry, Jillian, but you are out of the Power of Veto competition. Tic-tac-go. No. We've been doing that there. Alright, that's a block.
Oh, she did it! Oh, she took her out!
Alright, Emily, you win. Sorry, Maddie, you are out of the Power of Veto competition. Tic-tac-go. Do it, the foot race. Alright, to start James. I'm sorry, James, but you're eliminated. Emily and Noah, you're up next. Get ready. Tic-tac-go.
I just throw up. The kids can pick it. Run the ball to your feet. Pop up the ball to your feet. There you go.
That's a block.
Smarter, not harder. Keep going. Away! Go. Oh my god. Oh no. Throw it like
still alive.
Wait, keep going! Everybody keep running!
Did he just throw? Did he just throw
No,
the veto?
go get it! Wait,
Did he throw the veto?
What color am I? Oh wait, I'm green!
do something, Noah! Do something, Emily!
Oh my god! I'm
Oh my god! Emily!
Keep going!
Yes! He was not the same one.
Noah has it.
Oh, he fucked up! No, he's
No,
not.
Noah has it. I'm sorry, Emily, but you are out of the veto competition. Tic, tac, go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Speed, speed, speed.
Mark's committed. Oh my god.
That's a block.
Off there.
What?
This is where it gets interesting.
Oh, hello.
Hey, you know,
You could have just won. It's okay, I didn't see it either. When you're doing it, you're like not thinking.
This is
That's what I'm telling you, the running. That's it.
I can't see anything.
this for the power of veto.
Oh god!
Yo. Oh my god!
Okay, no, that was good.
That was good, that was good.
Oh, wait. Oh no, he's green. Okay, he's green.
This is a lot, man.
Make a clear move. Thank you.
Wait.
All right, and Noah has it and wins the power of veto.
Again. So I'm kind of like, what the hell right now? Because Noah had already won 2 vetoes. So when it came down to him and I told him, just give it to me because I'm thinking you're starting to look like a target. Josh mentioned to me that he thought Noah was starting to look like a target because now he's won 3 competitions, and as his ally, I was trying to help him and take the target off of his back a little bit, so I told him to just give it to me. And it would have been so easy for him to just let me outrun him and line my 3 up and just make it look like he was slower than me. And I would have had the veto, it would have been no problem. So now I'm thinking, why didn't he want to throw it to me? If we're allies, we're playing on the same team, there shouldn't be a problem. But he said he didn't want to make it look too obvious, which I guess I understand, but on some level, I mean, he should trust me enough. And I don't think it would have looked obvious because it's totally believable that I would outrun him. So I don't know what to think about that.
So basically, he wasn't targeting you, but he said other people brought your name up, so you were his potential. And it was between you and Jillian. And so he asked me, what did I think? And I was like, honestly, I really feel like if it wasn't for Cecilia, I would be on the game. Yeah. And I feel like I want to protect her. And he was like, okay, I'm good with that. But what worries me is he said other people's in your name. So he had told me that before, like forever ago. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and he didn't tell me who. And he asked me, and I said, I have to say that I would feel uncomfortable with you putting Cecilia. And so he put you.
So like whoever gets HOH next is gonna put me on the floor probably.
Depending on who, unless it's one of us.
But what if it is one of us? Already who's doing it?
Ron 7 5
Yeah.
No. So, and I feel like I could trust him because he put up Jillian that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I mean, not that I wanted him to put up Jillian, but I wanted to keep you first. Yeah. My alliance is to you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, thank you for that. I had a feeling anyway.
No, you were absolutely right. I'm glad I went in there.
Yeah, because I can totally tell where he was talking.
Yeah.
I feel like it's little Josh. I feel like I've been trusting him too much, but I feel like
Yeah. Yeah. So maybe we need to start thinking about that. Yeah. And feeling people out.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, do you think he's gonna use it?
Well, if he uses it, there's definitely purpose. But he's probably gonna make a big move. think he's gonna use it on Jillian.
Go. You should go make a case on him. I think he wants to use it. Yeah.
Like, go say, if you really want to use it on me.
He didn't use on me last time. So
Yeah. There you go. Tell him that. Let him know.
There you go.
Come on. I think that she should be fine. Like, Maddie should be fine.
Well, like, if he doesn't use it, like, I don't know.
She's more engaged in Julian.
But I don't know. I think Noah's gonna use it on Jillian. No, let's keep it.
But why?
I could see him doing a power move.
I think because like he like went up to her and was like, "Thank you so much for picking my name," even though it's literally random draw. But he was like, "You picked my name," and she was like, "Remember that." So like, yeah. Also, I have to say is when you're running, you don't even think about the squares.
Fake fans.
They said that it was a closed session, they were talking about something.
Was it the guys?
It was the guys and Laura.
Interesting.
Well, I mean,
He's got to tell us something. We don't.
this is
really
kind
know
of
what.
a closed session. Lo siento.
Mea culpa. Okay, so basically, I really just want to use the power of veto on Jillian because Jillian's A, she's a good vote. B, she'll play for a team, and C, she's non-threatening. And I kind of just owe her because like she was supportive of me in the first round. So like that's just why I'm saying it. Also like I know y'all owe no allegiance to Jillian, but I don't think y'all owe any big allegiance to Maddie either.
No.
And Jillian could just be a good swing vote later, more so than I trust Maddie. Now granted, I haven't spent a lot of time with Maddie, but I know how Jillian is thinking, and she's thinking pretty passively. I don't know about Maddie. I don't know if she could like get any bright ideas or anything, but that's just my thoughts.
I just don't think Maddie brings much to the table as someone to work with. So therefore,
I mean, I'm good with all that. It's up to Noah though.
I'm gonna talk around, honestly.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind leaving 2 more
I
pawns
do need
in.
to talk to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind leaving 2 pawns in.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Because hey, we don't want we need
I mean,
Or we could just pass me not use it because then it's all depending on who you put up next. Who are you thinking about putting up? Well, that may be a different conversation.
yeah, if someone comes down, then you've got to replace.
I'm sure it's going to be up
You've
on
got
Noah.
to put a replacement, and then that's going to put more of a target on your back.
Yeah.
These 2 nominations, you're not getting any blood on your hands
The only other person you can put up that's not going to cause any blood is going to be Josh.
or Nina.
That's it. Oh yeah, nice there. So you have an option.
I mean, we're still at a place where the nominees don't matter to our game. Right now, I'm really becoming concerned with what's going to happen when all the expendable people are out of this game. I feel like I might be on the outskirts of some of these alliances that are forming. I mean, I know James has my back 100%. I mean, we're final 2. I really wanted to work with Dee Dee and Cecile, and James told me that they were down to keep us safe, but it looks like he's leaning more towards working with Josh and Patrick. So basically I'm in an all-guy alliance.
I just want to let you know, I talked with James and Noah, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to get you off the block. Like, he kind of had to put you up just to... We talked about putting you up a little bit. He talked about putting you up because he hasn't really made any moves, like, against our side. Mm-hmm. And right now, some of us are obviously a little bit in the middle, kind of there. I'm waiting to see, like, how that plays out, but I'm, like, 100% positive that Noah is going to use a veto on you. Mm-hmm. So right now, you're safe, and I just want to let you know that you're good, and like I have as a team.
Instead? Or is that what we were trying to figure out right now with James?
It would be interesting to see if he made a move against our side, like putting up like Cecile or Hans or somebody, but he's not going to put up me, and I don't want him to put up like Patrick or Dee Dee yet. That'd be a big shit show. It's too early. We're not ready to deal with that. Like, he's going to take you off, and then James is going to have to put somebody else on. That person's
they're trapped.
That's probably going to be the person that we want to take out. You're good. Like, we're getting you off.
Thank you.
Okay.
I think he's gonna use it. Okay.
Have you heard me bring up my name? Because I know that people are talking to people about getting me out, honestly.
Getting you out?
Yeah.
Why?
Because James said that when people went in there, they said my name.
Your name? I've heard, like, people talking about making alliances, and then, like, your name was brought up then.
Okay. Because he said that people went in there and, like, were talking about putting me on the block.
Okay. Oh, so as in, like, him using it and putting you on?
No. Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just saying in the beginning, I was asking, have you heard anyone, like...
Not, like, specifically at all. He asked me if, like, I knew anyone that to get out, and I said no. Like, I literally was like, I have no clue.
Okay.
And then when he put them up, I mean, I assumed that he would put them up.
Because he said it was between me and you.
So you're up on the block?
And then he did that. So Noah uses the veto
So
on
then just
Jillian.
get-
I'm up next.
Then get Noah to not use the veto.
Yeah, he's not gonna use it against me. I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure of that.
I think we're doing good because we know he's gonna veto, but we need to downplay our lines, honestly. So
I don't think anybody knows that we even talk.
that's crazy.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm like, like, I want to know, because we were just talking, because like, if he uses it, like, what's, there's definitely motive. There's definitely motive. We're trying to think, like, who he could kill, like
who's pulling the strings?
Yeah, and
like,
who is James against? Because if he's gonna make a big move, he has reason for doing it. Do you have any like
insight?
I don't think any of them have strings to pull yet. I do think that Maddie is more competitive than Jillian.
So you're saying like if it was to stay the same, you would want to keep Maddie or you want to keep Joey?
I would want to keep Maddie.
So you like keeping the competitors in?
Well,
to a certain extent, obviously.
to an extent.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Just so you can see who's really in the game.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's all we've been doing anyway.
Just kind of get a feel for it.
And that's why I was in the chair because y'all didn't know me.
That is true. And then you've been playing a lot better, and like people know where you stand.
And
so,
I've been talking more and stuff.
yeah, because I feel like I've gotten a good trust rapport with you, and before, like the only reason I would even consider have voted for you then would be if you were still just kind of like indifferent. But you've definitely shown that you're here to play, which is all I really care about. So I definitely appreciate that.
Because I'm here to play too, and I just want someone to be as competitive as me. Like, it's friendly competition.
But competition's one
But
of those two
like
ways.
I said, at the end of the day, we all know in the back of our heads we all want to win individually. It's just about the challenge that you want to have. It's not fun if there's no challenge.
I completely agree. Like
Josh is just sus to me. The tall Josh.
Tall Josh? Yeah,
he's really sus.
He was interesting the first week.
I don't even know if he doesn't like me or not. Like, I don't know.
I don't think he has anything against you.
Like, I will talk to
you
him.
said you thought he voted for you, which I would believe, but I wouldn't that's like.
I didn't tell him. I didn't confront him.
Okay, that's good because
You told me not to. I didn't.
No, I think that was a smart move because
Well, I did tell James, but that's because we've been cool since the beginning.
That's good. Then you should have nothing to worry about. I'm definitely gonna go talk to James. Definitely talk to Noah, see what he's gonna do, because if Noah's dead set on using veto, then James has to name a replacement nominee. You can't get around it.
Okay, kind of off topic, but kind of funny. I'm kind of tired of Noah being the veto. But he knows all the games.
It's not even that. Right there, he should have lost 3 times. I felt like somebody could have beat him. But
Laura and Emily were missing.
There were a lot of mistakes within that game.
It's okay though.
Well, Emily was catching on faster than
Laura was not. All right, I'm definitely gonna go try to talk to.
Yeah.
And I really don't care who gets kicked out, to be honest with you. Jillian is fine with me, Maddie's fine with me. I would rather keep both of them in the house. In a way. As long as they don't hold it. I don't think they're going to win head of households.
Just keep Jillian over. If anything, keep Jillian over Maddie. And if you really don't want to, draw any blood, put Josh up. Or put Nia up. I don't know what Josh is going to work an angle. But you know what would be really cool is if we could get somebody low key right now who isn't doing anything to do something. To try to make an alliance with somebody outside. But
who's a threat to us? I don't think any of those.
It's not as much longer before Dee and Cecile are. It's not going to be much longer, but
maybe. But I'm thinking someone who's more of a athletic threat, or someone that I'm looking at they might beat me if I'm trying.
I mean, that's only Noah. But are you really going to throw Noah?
No, I'm not putting up Noah. Yeah, I'm not put up you. I'm not putting. I'm just looking at someone that's maybe not a great player because I don't know all the great players, but maybe a pretty good player. Because
you could try Hans.
Yeah. Do you have any wants to him?
I mean. We have an understanding, but in terms of who, I'm actually closer than who I'm actually trying to take to a longer round.
Yeah.
Hans is gonna be a threat that could be easily moved out, and if we put Hans up,
you want a POV?
Then we could.
If I put him up there, I know me and you are the closest people to him in the house. Which seems shitty, but
I would hate to. I don't necessarily want to vote him out, but it would be the smartest move if we put him up against Maddie, and I know that Cecile and Dee would vote to keep him.
Yeah.
But I think that I could get Emily. I think I could get Jillian. If y'all two are in agreement, we can get him. I think we can get Noah. We could send Hans home, and then that's a knock on Dee and Cecile and it takes a stronger player out, and it's one less actual person to worry about in a pretty big alliance. Because right now,
I feel that because like me and you are in with him
we're a little bit, but we haven't actually made
but,
the
know,
problem.
When it comes to final 6,
I'm not
or
in
final
with him
5,
at all.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not really either, but
So-
he thinks we are, so it's like he's not going to put me up
But
right now.
we haven't actually made
I
any
told-
enemies, and people think we have a lot of friends, which is gonna start getting dangerous.
Yeah.
Because truthfully, I don't have any enemies. But sooner enough or later, like it's gonna start looking like these guys can't pick a side.
Well, I'm not. Well, I feel like Hans.
I think the smart move would be to be Hans, unfortunately.
As long as you're good with it, because you honestly, me
I'm
and you are the
good,
ones that were talking
and
about
I'm
it, so.
good, and I'm pretty sure that I can get.
And I didn't promise him anything, so don't think that. Don't think
That's
like,
okay.
oh, I'll turn my back on
I
you.
promise him. I mean, look, I like him. I like him in the game. He's a good teammate to have. But
Yeah.
I think I'm much more reliable with you two. You have to worry about Dee Dee and that, like, she's going to be, like, soon. Well, the moves that we're going to have to start making, Dee Dee's not going to be on with. So if we take Hans out,
That's
one
even
less
a better
person.
reason to take Hans out.
Yeah, I mean, really. Hans is not a big threat, but he's a support, unfortunately. And if we just take that one, we're not ready to go off after Dee Dee.
I want to go talk to the 2 girls because I want to make sure that if they're both staying, they're not pissed at me. And I told them that individually, but I don't think they trusted it. So I want to go talk to them.
So if you do decide to put up Hans, are we all in agreement that we'll...
If he's up there,
100%.
I will vote him out.
Okay.
And you're the same way?
Yes.
That's
and
3
I'll
votes.
talk to Patrick and Emily, and then I'll try to talk to Patrick, Emily, and Jillian.
Well, don't.
No,
how about
not
don't
Jillian
talk
yet.
to anybody right
Okay,
now?
don't talk
Let
to
me talk to
anybody.
Noah because if Noah's not willing to do this, then I don't want the blood on my
Yeah,
hands.
make sure
It's gonna come back on me
Noah,
and
make sure
maybe you.
Noah will vote him, and then make sure that he'll pull
I
Josh.
don't care if he pulls him off the vote.
And then make
I
sure,
didn't
and
talk to
then talk to him about Josh. Pull him about that thing about how he saved Josh.
Yeah.
I know that he talks about you just as a pawn. Like that's like what he uses you as. Is just as a pawn.
James?
I feel like yeah. So he doesn't want to
Because
give you
when we were
out.
in the room, he was like, if I put you up, then I'm not trying. He was like, I'm not gunning for you.
Yeah.
But like at the same
heard-
time, it's putting me in a vulnerable situation,
Right, and
and he's
multiple
done it
times.
twice.
Yeah.
And so I literally told him there, I was like, I mean, I trust you, but like, if you're just gonna use me as a pawn, I'm gonna start to not trust you because
Yeah,
you keep
right.
on putting me up.
Yeah.
Everyone that I've talked to, they said if it's between Maddie and Jillian, like Maddie's more into the game, like wanting to do the game than Jillian. So like that's what I've heard from like people. So I think that that's definitely like in your favor right now. But I don't know if he's gonna. He hasn't used it. He only used it once.
Noah's gonna, because I don't know who Noah's
I'm
talking
telling
to.
you, okay, the thing is that Noah and I are close. And it was between me and Jillian to be put on the bottom. And so if Jillian convinces him to use the veto, I'm being put on the bottom next for sure, 100%. Because it's between Jillian and I that he wants to get out because he either wanted to do another weak player or a strong player. So I just need to talk to Noah about that. But I'm not voting, like you're like no chance in hell that I vote for you to get off. Yeah. By the way. So like, just to put that out there. But I need to talk to Noah about that.
Yeah, I still need to talk to everybody else. Because like, I mean, I told Patrick throughout the thing. Me and Patrick have kind of like talked and we both kind of been on the same page lately, but like.
I'm gonna talk to James. Because the only thing with using it is if I use it, it pisses him off because he has to put somebody else up, you know? So I'm gonna talk to him, and if he is okay with it, I'd like to take it down.
Like, give me
Yeah.
I was like, take me
But
out.
it would just depend on what James thinks. I would like to work with you. You seem pretty straightforward, so I'm gonna talk to him, and I'll let you know for sure.
Okay, do you know why he put me up?
Why he did?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
He didn't say.
He didn't tell me. He just told me when I went in there. He's like, I don't know who'll put it up. Okay, I guess I'll leave. So I have no idea. But
Well, you could use this to get someone else help. So I'm up for elimination. Noah pronounced my name wrong. He called me Gillian, which is just so offensive. So he owes me, but he won the veto, and they're telling me they're going to take me off and that I'll be safe, but I don't know. I don't know if I can trust them. And honestly, I'm worried. I feel like I don't have enough friends yet, and I really need to talk to more people and be more competitive, or else I'm not going to last much longer.
I think I want you to use it.
who do you want to put up?
I think
Josh.
Hans.
Hans.
Yeah.
Why are you leaning that?
I think I was throwing names out there, and that got around that I threw his name out there. And I feel like he could beat us in a physical challenge. But Cecile and Maddie can't.
James, Josh, and Laura.
James and
They were
Laura have
talking.
They were talking.
I don't know what they were. I don't know what they were
They were
doing.
freaking talking.
I don't know what they were doing, but there was some talking going on.
I don't know.
I'm that group. I mean, I feel like I have a good, decent rapport with Josh. Laura, I never talk to Laura.
Yeah, I did.
Ever.
I talked to her waiting in line to talk to James, but that's about it.
Yeah, whenever I saw her like in the finals of the video, I was like, man, I don't know what she would do. Like, I don't think she could. It's not like it's not anything to where she could like put me up or anything. But she's definitely somebody I'm weary about.
She's very quiet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, where do y'all stand? Because, like,
If it's you and her on the block, I'd have to hear you both out. And like we've had a nice little like back and forth. Gillian's kind of been has been like floating around.
She's been a little reserved.
Yeah, like I feel like you're more active in the game, and I appreciate that as like a fellow game player. So like off of it, first things like obviously I don't want you going around telling people this, but I probably would keep you over her if it did.
I'm not gonna go and tell them.
I appreciate that. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go try to infiltrate that tight little foursome.
Yeah,
It's hard to keep track, There's people all around.
Okay, so if we're like really close, right? Who's like your next person? Is it like Dee?
To get out?
No, to be close with.
Oh. Yeah, probably.
Cause I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours. That way, like we know who like we're both like branching out to.
Probably Dee or Cecile.
Really? Okay, that's good. I really like
Noah.
Yeah, Noah. For some reason, me and him kind of click, and like I feel like he's a big enough target to where like if people saw us as a twosome and we both got put up, he should go all before me.
Yeah, because he's won 2 of the
Yeah,
competition.
he's won 3. He's got 3.
Oh wow.
3 vetoes. That dude's insane. But it's definitely like I'm okay with that being like my like twosome. Like with you and Dee, like you're no offense, you're the smaller threat.
Yeah.
So like with me and Noah, I think I'm a smaller threat. So me and you being a little like side little idea because no one was working together. Like they walked up like 4 times. They probably like followed just casually having like a conversation.
And like when people did walk up, there were other people too. So.
Exactly. So I think we're good.
Look, I didn't want to get you out. I said that. I'm sorry I put you up.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Noah's planning on using the POV. I want to put up Hans and get him out. Do I have both of your votes?
Put up who? What?
Hans.
No, put up Hans.
Yeah.
I mean, do you know who Noah's taking down?
He didn't tell me. I don't really care. I don't think either one of them would be out before him. Okay. Do you have a deal with him?
No. Who?
Hans.
No.
I haven't really talked to Hans.
I'm just making sure I got you.
I was trying to talk to Patrick. I was trying to talk to Patrick and he was there.
Yeah,
and Hans didn't say anything to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been real forthright with you, which hasn't been great because every time I've been head of household, I've been putting you up.
Yeah.
With an understanding, I'm not going to kick you out.
Yeah, you told. I was telling them. I was like, you told me. You straight up told me like.
Right.
That you were
and no one
thinking about it.
Out anyway. No one got talked to.
You're a game player, and we like that.
But. And it's nothing against Hans, it's just the people that I want to keep not mad at me care about every other strong player. Because I'm trying to like cover my bases, like who's going to win head of household next round.
Right. Yeah.
And if I put up player X, well this other very strong game player could win and they're up them yet. And there's that like 4 times. And Hans doesn't really have anybody except for Big Josh, and I asked him, he said that was fine. Okay. So as long as I have your 2 votes like 100%, then I should have
If it came
votes.
down to like Hans or Maddie, I would vote Hans.
Well, what about if it's Hans or Jillian?
Yeah, so Hans.
I mean, if I get taken down, I'd get Hans out. I haven't talked to Hans.
He didn't tell me who he's pulling down, so if it's you, then I'll.
I mean, honestly, either way, I feel like he played in our veto first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I chose him because like that's why I sold it to Noah's because like he could beat one of us if the challenge is that way. I mean, a lot of those veto challenges are not physical at all. Like, I definitely, later rounds, it's totally like,
Yeah.
So you may think that that's a big advantage, but it is right now. So it's like,
yeah.
I don't know.
So, what's on your mind for?
I don't know, because
I have talked with Jillian, and I feel like she's not coming for me anytime soon. Thinking about my own game.
Right.
And Maddie, I didn't talk to her much at all.
Yeah.
I've only talked with her when I was HOH.
Right.
You know, so I don't know.
Right.
What? Let me feel
I'm
like.
gonna
I feel like.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I like you a lot. I like you a lot. And could potentially be I could potentially be worried for you because, like, I feel like some people they may once
Make sure. Those people were.
once the game continues that they may
absolutely.
yeah I know you're already thinking about that
Oh yeah. That's why I have to think about
You have to
what's
think about
gonna happen.
long term, right?
Yeah.
There's a potential that he might use the veto, and then you may any of us really, but I don't know. I don't know what's in his head. Have you talked to him?
I talked to him briefly
Okay.
at the very end, and all he told me was Maddie. He didn't tell me anyone else, so I didn't, yeah. Because like when you and Cecilia told me that y'all were thinking he just told me Maddie.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
But I don't know if he knows that. Cecile was on my side of the house,
Right.
and
He
I
didn't
didn't know if
touch
he
on.
wanted,
Yeah. I don't know. I think he may use the veto. I can see him using the veto to make a power move. I don't know if he'll throw it.
Oh my God.
I can see him throwing in Cecile. He has talked about Cecile, so.
Okay. And backdoor, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't want to have to see you leave. I don't think it's. I'm not saying it's you, but I'm just saying like keep it in your radar. So go ahead, talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I don't really want to use it. It would just depend on what his intentions are.
Did you talk to him?
I have not yet. I was over there, and Big Josh suggested taking off Jillian because he said he owes her. So I don't know what that has to do with me. So I don't know.
I have no idea where this just came from, but Josh just came and met me in the diary room and told me that he heard that they might be making a big move to backdoor a big player and sent me. But I do not feel that I'm in danger.
First of all,
Why would Josh B say that? Who would tell Josh B that though? But even if he did, I feel like I could
if that was even a trust, I wouldn't use it.
You know?
I've never heard that.
Yeah.
Not once.
He's the first person that told me that, and it made me kind of pause. I don't.
The only person.
Hey, can I come over? Y'all like having a personal conversation?
I think he.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me.
No, just like after our conversation, if you use the veto, I will be put on the block next.
Josh P just told me
That it was her. Josh P.
He just told me that in the diary room.
Who told you?
Who just told you?
No.
Okay.
You guys are really talking about James. That was
Okay.
between me and Joe. I think that in whatever is going to be a big player. That's in our lives.
But Josh P said, look, I like you, and I just want you to know that if the veto's used, he's going for a big player, and I've heard your name. Like, basically, that's what he just told me. And I was like,
Josh P. talked to though?
James, he's doing the same thing.
But James, no, I don't think he would put up any of the people that.
But if he would put me or you,
That wouldn't make sense. Then I don't need to use it.
No, I would not.
if he put up me or you, that would let us know he came out bleed,
Yeah, no, literally.
And I feel like if he put up me or you, we would be able to talk our way out.
And have it
I don't want to.
I don't like it just because people are going to say the name and they're on the block. And like, I just make them comfortable because everyone's acting like they're. I mean, that's the game.
That's why I wanted to win it. Like, so I just like having the video because nobody can use it.
Yeah.
That's all
I know I love this from the videos.
I hope he asked you to keep it the same.
I do too.
It's your decision.
Yeah, I haven't talked to him yet, but that'll tell a lot.
That will tell.
Because if he pulls me in there, he's like, hey, what you think about using it? It's going to say something
It's
like,
gonna say something.
And obviously, whatever you want to do, we respect your decision, but like, it would be probably one of us that could put out there, and that would be a quality as a
there
director.
would only be one way I would use it. Is if he would want to take out Big Josh. Just because he sketches me out.
Yeah.
He really sketches me out.
But I don't think that he wants to go. They talked a lot.
They've talked a lot.
Just because he has power, and he's already shown that he don't care how big you are to put you
He
up.
chose the eviction power.
Oh, so I think that it benefits him. So I don't think he could do it. Maybe. trust, but I know he trusts the eviction.
Does James know that?
See, that's what I want to James because that's the only way I use it if you tell me Josh.
Yeah, but otherwise, you need to talk to him.
Yeah, y'all need to talk to me if I'm out too. I'm gonna talk to him.
He told me the truth because look what he did.
Yeah.
No, he didn't even tell me who he was putting up.
I could tell he was lying.
He left me with, I don't know what I'm doing just yet. Okay,
I talked to
got
him
it.
late.
Yeah.
So did I. Talked to him last, and he still told me. He told me I still don't know.
When I walked out, he told me he didn't know, but he let me know where he was leaning.
He didn't look me in the eye. He was like this.
To me, that's the
And I was
only.
like, you're saying I'm
To me, that's the only way I would do it. Because, like I said, Josh just catches me.
I think he wants to keep the same and protect us. He wants to work with us, you know. I'm just hesitant to trust him, you know. I want to, but he was on the other side. So I'm also careful what I tell him. That's why I didn't tell him that James told me you.
Yeah,
that's okay.
But no, I trust him. I really do.
No, I trust him. I do,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna be careful. Just only telling you.
I know, seriously, like, what the? And like,
Josh like, what's wrong with little tenants? And Josh just came telling me that it was like really. I wanted to look at the camera and say, what the fuck?
I know, he was like, really little tent. I was like, and I didn't know if I could trust him. I was like, I just don't want to trust him.
And he was like, I like you. And I'm like,
okay, well, you know what me about, so will you start to really swear he's going back?
I don't know. He goes, Peter, I'm gonna be targeting you. I'm like, they've been targeting me.
What do I hold up to play this game? Oh, I just,
Alright, you go. I'm going.
yeah, for sure.
Is it like, it's like definite, Hans?
Not, I mean, I've let people know now, so he's gonna know that I was gunning for him, so yeah, pretty much, because like, I honestly
Just
don't
because I
have
was
a choice.
hearing like a bunch of other things. And I was
The
like,
only other choice I really had was Cecile, and I don't wanna do that.
Okay.
Like, cause that's what the mood of like 4 or 5 people is,
Okay.
and I'm not willing to do that.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
or just leave it the way it is, or kick out 9, I'm not willing to do that either.
Yeah, okay.
So that's, like I put 9, I mean, yeah, it's,
No, but you
yeah.
have to do what's best for you.
I think it's this,
Okay.
and definitely once Noah went around telling everybody, what's that?
Right.
And, because, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, and like this is your head of household. I want to.
But you're for sure gonna vote that way, right?
If
Okay.
that's what you want.
That's,
You
if
know
he's
my
up there,
votes,
I
it's
definitely
okay.
want it.
Then that's what I want.
That's not what they're doing. Okay, here's what they're doing. We're gonna get Noah to pull off Jillian. James is probably gonna put up Hans. He's talking to a couple people first, but I'm almost 100% certain he's gonna put up Hans. No, I trust Hans. I trust Hans more than Cecile. But I don't trust Cecile. Okay, well then, but yeah, okay, I can go tell him to try to put up Cecile. But are we sure that we're gonna get? Could we get one of them off? 100%. We can get Cecile. You think we could? I trust Hans way more than Cecile. Okay, right, but will Hans vote our way? Yes. Yes. Look at me. The reason I want to take out Cecile is because it weakens Miss Didi. Okay, right. Because Didi, I'm gonna be honest. Didi has Cecile. Didi has Hans. Didi has you. Didi has so many people. That's why I thought about starting with Hans because he's a little bit lower key. But if you think we can do Cecile, I think we can. I'll grab James like right now. And I'll tell him. Okay. But hey, babe, don't like.
Alright, y'all.
Obviously. Yeah.
Start wrapping it up.
Okay.
He told me, he said, I want you to use it and I want to put up Hans.
Really?
And I said, why? I said, but he said, because I was talking about putting him up instead of Jillian, and he said,
He did say that.
and he said it got around to him, and he said, I'm worried about that. Which still scares me because Hans hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
But that's what he said. So I don't know.
We can protect Hans.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay. You do what
But
you
I
feel like
don't
you need
know.
to
What
do.
I'm saying is I don't really have an allegiance to either of the girls. But it's just a matter of, do I trust?
Cause, hey, give us
We
a
can
second.
protect him.
One.
Either way, it'll be okay because we can.
Okay, second.
Alright. Alright, y'all start having your last conversations.
And then someone else needs to join.
No, I get that. No, it's not even that.
But do you want to shoot the? I mean,
But that's the thing is, what if I do use it and then
He puts up someone.
he's lying? He's in there lying to me about who he wants to put up
Exactly.
or not.
And Jillian would be an easy player to get out. I'm sorry, I'm allergic to wasps. So anytime one flies by, I like freak out. You know, like shoot Jillian would be easy.
Yeah. Because I can't comprehend why he wants to get rid of Hans. It just doesn't.
yeah.
To me, it's just
You
sketchy.
should say that to me. But like a.
He said it to you too?
As an aside.
Okay, so
Like,
you.
like him before.
But do y'all trust Hans? Okay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I would protect him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We're just aggravated. But like, I wouldn't use it. I feel with me, I wouldn't use it, but also with
I
James.
feel like there's a need to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your name is out there if Veto is used, but we will protect you. We're gonna, it depends on what he does, because he may not use it, but he may use it in order to save favor with James, but we will absolutely protect you.
Okay.
Like, we are all unified protecting you. Okay. Okay. But let's separate now.
What do you think? I mean, I thought the whole point was to use it, right? To make a big move, but I don't see. Is it too early for that? Yeah. I would be okay if you left them the same. It's just like. Okay, so I do know for a fact now that Dee, Cecile, and Hans are 3 people type. Okay. I know that for a fact. Okay. So we put that aside. We have me, you, Josh B, and James. Emily. Oh, and Emily. So therefore, do we wait a little bit longer and then take the shot? I think we can actually chill this round and then go next round. I wouldn't be upset with that. Because like, there's a bug on you. Okay, it's all right. I love you. It was a pat on the back. I think the chances of us getting power in this next round is fine. Okay. It's just about like if Dee, Hans, or Cecile win it. It's like, are we sure they won't make a move at one of us? Yeah. That's the thing. But even then, I think we still have the votes. You're right. You're right. I'll just switch with you. You're right. I'm cool with that.
I heard that you're wanting to use it.
I thought about it, but after talking to James, I don't think it would just piss more people off if they use it.
Well, when I was talking to James, he was wanting to use it and put Hans up.
Yeah, I did hear that. I don't know. Just sketchy to me. Tails is right there. So, I probably not. I just put a bigger target on my back. Because James would be happy that I piss off 8 other people. To me, I don't know if that's worth it. You know? I'm going to talk to James.
Yeah. But
Alright, honey, I'll talk to
What? I talked to Patrick. I told him that we were thinking about Hans. Patrick is the only person I told. I know you didn't want me to tell anybody, but Patrick's the only other person that I trust really well besides you and her. I told him, here's what he thinks.
Patrick's good.
He thinks we want to put up, he's good. Trust me, he's solid, 100%. We want to put up Cecile, okay? I know, it's a big move.
I'm not putting up Cecile.
We can do it, we can do it. Look. Cecile's a big move, I know. But
I don't have that in me.
No, it's not about you. You put her up. We have Noah and we have Josh's vote. You have me, you have Emily, you have Patrick. Because Patrick and I both know we could get her out. Emily will agree. If Noah pulls Jillian off, she owes me, we get Jillian's vote.
I'm not doing it. I've made a deal with someone else, not for myself, but for somebody else.
Okay.
That's why I chose.
That happens. So who's going up?
To be honest,
No, what do you think about Cecile? We can do it. And Cecile will be a huge knock in Dee Dee's
Well, if any of y'all has the right to replace the veto nominee, do you have that right?
No.
Well then,
But
it's not gonna be me.
here's my thing. If you're not going to put Cecile, I don't think I'm going to do it.
If he's not, if
Here's
this
my
is his
thing.
head of household, he's not
Yeah,
going to want
it's
to
your
sell
right.
her.
If you're not going to put Cecile, I'm not going to use it. So to me, to take off Hans is going to piss off way too many people.
Yeah.
To take off one person to put up Hans is going to piss. It's not worth it.
Cecile only has Dee Dee Hans right now. She maybe has a couple of people thinking about her, but our thing right here.
Well, then why not Hans? If he's with her.
Because Hans isn't as threatening as Cecile. If we could take out Cecile.
Cecile's won nothing, and I made a promise that I would not kick out Cecile. I'm not going to do it.
Who'd you make that promise to? Can I ask? If you don't want to say, that's okay. I understand.
Who do you think?
Dee Dee.
You said that this round or ever?
No, not forever.
We could.
It's just, it's not worth it, man. It really isn't.
All right. Well,
It's going to piss on more for
I just don't want Hans coming after me. That's what I'm worried about.
Hans doesn't have enough to come after you. Hans does not have enough to come after you.
He doesn't even know.
Hans does not have to come after you.
That's what's
If you.
I didn't even know it was Hans.
Well, who do you want to kick out then? I don't want to kick out Manny.
You don't want to kick out Maddie. I don't want to kick out Jillian. I think we can make a move here. We can make a move. It would be so easy.
Well, who then? I'm not putting up Cecile.
All right. Then if you're not putting up
so
Cecile,
give me another name.
then you either put up Dee Dee or Hans.
Then I'm leaving it the same.
All right.
I
just don't think it's worth it if you're not gonna, if we're not gonna take the big move.
Hans knows about this.
No,
right?
then Hans is no. Look,
No,
if you want this to seal, let's just settle for Hans because Hans not as big of a threat as CC.
And please don't tell him.
But Hans is a straight
Just
bet
not using it.
for D as a
It's
seal.
whatever you, if you want to put up Hans,
Well, I mean, it's on him.
Just
It's not my choice. I would have done it.
Let's just get this over.
It is time for another Power of Veto ceremony. Noah, you have won the Power of Veto, and you can use it to save either Jillian or Maddie from the block, or you can do nothing. What have you decided to do with it?
I've talked to a lot of people, and I got a lot of mixed results. And to me personally, if I can't get, like, if not everybody's on the same page, it's just not worth it. So I'm decided not to use it.
All right, the veto has not been used, which means Jillian and Maddie, you are this round's final nominees. At the next eviction ceremony, one of you will be eliminated from the Big Brother game. I'll give you some time to campaign, and then we will vote to evict. Everyone get ready.